Do the Hawaiian dance, Jay. You keep dancing while I get us back on the live. Your cousin sent us something. Excuse me. TikTok, let's go. Open. Are you still dancing? You gotta put that whole thing in of you just dancing. Welcome back!
What up?
To the other segment. Whichever segment this is gonna be.
Duh. Duh.
Segment
Duh.
of the Jay and Dave Show. We're back. We just ate a delicious meal from our sponsor, Bourbon Chicken. They make the most delicious bourbon chicken.
Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
That's my commercial for them.
Cut it out.
My commercial for them
Cut
is
it.
Bourbon Chicken. They make the most delicious bourbon chicken. Eat it.
Cut it out.
Eat it. Don't cut this out though. You gotta leave the commercial in there. Maybe they'll hear us and they'll be like, yo, we want those guys.
Yeah, but they're not a sponsor.
But they might hear it and be like, yo, we want those guys to sponsor us.
I gotta let people know it's not a sponsor.
But Bourbon Chicken, we want you to be a sponsor.
But you're not a sponsor.
But we want you to be a sponsor. We'll talk about you every week on the show.
Like we talk about you every week on the show anyways.
Hey, don't tell them that. They might be only seeing this show. They don't know.
Well, now that I tell them that, they're gonna go watch the wrestling.
But still, pay us to be your sponsor. Or at least send us lunch every day that we film.
Yeah.
Send us a lunch. And we'll talk about it all day. How delicious it was.
Free for a year.
Not a year. For life. For life.
Well, we gotta show them our
These
work.
vatos locos for life.
1 year and their sales will double.
Vatos locos.
So we're doing there already,
You
eh?
know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm asking if you know what I'm talking about because I need help.
Vato.
These vatos locos.
Gringo.
Who's a gringo?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
When I say vatos locos, it doesn't sound Latino to you?
Not when you say it.
Oh.
Sounds like a Trini.
They speak Spanish in Trinidad. That's our second language.
I know, so that's exactly what I'm trying to say. You sound like a
You vatos
Trini.
locos, boy!
Trini? Trying to
You
sound
vatos!
Spanish.
Fifi! Fifi, vato!
Fifi.
Look at this vato!
Fifi, Fifi.
You stupid vato!
Vato, Scudras.
Stop being loco, boy! You real loco, you!
Okay.
We're gonna get made for
right
of
off the
our
rack.
Caribbean accent, too.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like I see somebody pulling the bag, so that can only mean it's time for Show and Tell! Let's get right into it, Jay. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm starting, Dave.
Yeah, you start.
So, you know,
What up, TikTok?
we're X-Men. Well, I'm X-Men themed this week. So I had to build a character and I needed to finish it off, and I did.
Jay's the man at doing that shit.
So, what do we got
Shouldn't
here?
have to build a character.
This big head, Darwin.
Yeah, this guy looks like me.
It actually does look
That
like
big
you.
head.
Look how big his head is. Look,
Yeah.
what was it? Can't even fit in the
Show
screen.
the side of the... Look, see? Look, there's the big head.
You know what we call big heads like this?
Dave.
Juice head.
We call him Barry Bonds. Look at this. Look at this guy. I have Marvel's Barry Bonds.
If he was white.
Yeah. There he is, Darwin. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh.
Look at
So this makes this
that. Marvel's Barry Bonds.
this guy here.
Or Darwin.
This guy with the track, but we got Sabretooth.
Who does it make? Does it do with the tractor?
Yeah, the dude in the...
Bone Breaker, he's called.
So I believe he was in the Marvel. You know when the cartoon where Wolverine meets up with his girl there with the long hand,
Lady Deathstrike.
the long finger.
Yeah, Lady Deathstrike. Yeah.
And there's like a ship.
Yeah.
And he hits the ship. And
Yes. Yeah.
I believe that guy was.
This is like a Sabretooth, a different looking Sabretooth.
Yes.
It's funny because it looks great on the back.
Yes.
But then the character is not the best character in the world. Like they didn't give him enough of a fur collar.
Yeah, and we got this chick
Whatever.
here.
At least you got the full build of character.
Yes.
This is a really crappy Sabretooth, guys. Sorry
Well,
to say.
Well, it builds a character. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I know you don't care. Because I'm just saying, like looking at the characters otherwise, because I'm about to rate 4 different versions of the same character right after this, but this one looks pretty cool.
Yes.
Marvel Siren.
And I saved the best for last.
This one looks alright.
The best for last, Dave. X-Men 97.
Yes, let's go.
I had to get this piece because of how I just seen it. I'm like, yo, I already have a Storm, but I'm getting another Storm because we have
What? Oh, the one with the jet.
the Jet, bruh. See the Jet there? You see the Jet, yo?
Yo, that's pretty cool, yeah.
And it comes with a Storm. So now I have 2 white in a white suit.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yo, this is alright, man.
Trust me, guy.
I like this one.
So do I.
Look at that, guys. We all looking to see that one. There's the X-Men jet. There it is. And it comes with the White Storm, which we both have now. And these are from the X-Men 97 thing that's out.
Yes.
Those are pretty good, guy. I like
Yes.
those.
Yes.
So I'm sticking to the X-Men theme with mine.
Oh, nice.
And because I've been showing the X-Men 97 stuff that I've been getting for the last few weeks
Right.
in a row. So, and if you watch the last few episodes in a row, then you know that I've been kind of comparing some of the toys that I have of the person already compared to the new X-Men toy that they have now. So, I already showed this when I first got the first set of it. So, there's the first Magneto. This was the Magneto from the first round of the X-Men 97s, which came out, I think, like January 1st this came out.
Yes.
This came out right after Christmas and all that
it's like
stuff.
classic Magneto.
Yeah, the classic Magneto. And I have a couple of these I'm going to show you right now. Because this is the classic Magneto from the like, it's almost like from the old school X-Men one.
Yes.
It says the X-Men one, but he's not been wearing this since. And I'll show you what he's wearing after. So I have another Magneto that I'm not 100% sure what storyline this is from. But he's got some really nice braids going on. He's got, like, he's got like the long hair going on. He's got the helmet.
So this is an older, I think the older, or not older, but newer versions of him.
Yeah. The one with the hair and all that.
Yeah, he's got
Because
braids.
you'll see he has hair in the final one that I'm showing. Magneto with the hair in that one. I'm not sure. Like again, that exact storyline, I don't know where it's from. Then I have the good old school Marvel Select one where his face looks a little funny in it, but the rest of the character looks amazing. In this one, they all look pretty much the same, but like Magneto to me has always been one of the best villains in the place. There's some really good villains
I like
from
Magneto.
from all the X-Men thing, like Apocalypse and Sinister and
This
Magneto
guy
and
controls metal. Like,
yeah, guy. Like
there's metal everywhere.
in
guy.
everything, guy. Like everything. Like these are the big Marvel Select ones that I got. So, and I don't know. I don't mind getting like a bunch of different Magneto fucking ones or thing. And all of that leads to the new X-Men 97 show. And even though the very first one I showed you was from X-Men 97, this is how he appears in the show so far. I don't know if he's going to come back maybe later in the show and wear the thing, but this is the old one from a old school comic one where what's it called? House of M? Not House of, no, The Trial of Magneto. Like in the comics for The Trial of Magneto, which they followed for this X-Men 97 show.
Right.
They followed the comic book pretty well and did the whole Trial of Magneto thing. Except spoiler alert, the one thing that they did different is in the trial of Magneto, a guy shows up and shoots this gun that takes away all your mutant powers.
Right.
And in the comic, Magneto's supposed to get hit and loses mutant powers, which creates this whole storyline of it.
Right.
But in the show, Storm takes the shot for him. She flies in front of him and takes a shot for him.
Okay.
And she loses her powers, which connects another storyline from the comics.
Right.
So they're like blending two storylines together in this new show.
Nice.
And so like they're blending, like, because Forge, you know, there's a guy named Forge.
Yes.
Who all he has to do is think it and he can invent it.
Right.
That's his mutant power. So like he's Forge and Storm in the comics become a thing for a little while, and when Storm loses her powers, Forge is the one who gets it back for her. In the show, her and Forge are together, like off in some cabin, somewhere doing something. She lost all her powers.
She's knocking the boots.
Yeah. Somebody knocking the boots
away.
Who knows that song? Give me some good love. Somebody knocking the boots. Yeah. But it's really cool the way the X-Men show is weaving in a couple different storylines from comics together with this. They did the
cool.
trial of Magneto, into Storm losing her powers, into her going with Forge to get them back, and they're just weaving it all together. Now into this huge thing in Genosha, where the fucking Sentinels come and fucking kill like 16 million mutants or some shit. I don't know. I'm just making up a number, but they kill like
a whole bunch,
70% or 90% of the mutants that were on the island or on the planet, whatever it was.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like they're working all those comic stories and melding it together. It's really cool what they're doing in the X-Men 97 show right now.
That's cool.
And that's why we've been featuring a lot of the X-Men 97 stuff in these past few weeks.
Yep.
Because to be honest, it's a really good show, and they're really able to progress it a lot because it's like animated.
Yeah, so
they can just do stuff.
There's no limits.
Yeah, they can just do things, right?
It's like we can have whoever we
want. And it's
want.
like cheaply animated. They're animating it like they were in the 90s. So to them, it's like they can take all these stories, meld all these comic book stories together, and still come out with a storyline that they can use in the movies later on.
I think it's kind of cool.
Really cool, man. It's really
what they're doing with all these shows. You know what?
Yeah.
2 shows I started watching is Halo and Fallout.
Yeah.
Which is they're 2 video games, and so far I'm probably like 3 episodes in on both of them. They're actually pretty good.
Are they?
Like
I gotta check them out.
I don't know the story because
you never played the game so hard.
I don't have an Xbox.
Yeah.
So Halo's for Xbox, and I never played Fallout.
Yeah, but my boy Marlon, friend of the show, who you guys probably know from our Fan Expo videos and stuff like that, is big into the games and the shows. He told me that they're both pretty good too. But then I heard somebody else say that the Fallout one was really not that good.
I've only watched 2 episodes, and so far I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out because I've never played the game, so I'll be looking at it like sort of with like no expectations.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I think if you play the game, somebody told me in Halo that you never take your helmet off. Well, within the first 2 shows,
the guy took his helmet off.
Took his helmet off, and people who are diehard are like, "Yo, that doesn't happen." But for me, I don't know.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any difference to me.
Yeah. And they're not making a whole show to please the little X amount of Halo fans that there are true to the story. They're trying to reach everybody.
Exactly.
And they're trying to pull in people. So people like Jay and I, who have never played the game, will already. I always assume if Jay likes it, I'm gonna like it. That's usually how it goes. Yeah. If Jay thinks it's good, I'm gonna think it's good. And if he thinks it's shit, I'll probably just laugh a lot. I'll look at it and just laugh because I know how shit he thinks it is. Yeah. You know? I'm gonna give it a shot because Marlon has been telling me for weeks now.